Hey guys, it's More Than Brick, and today I have to change my background. And let's cue the intro that I accidentally made a song to. Okay, we got the new background set up. How do you guys like it? I don't know. It looks better in the camera, I guess. Yeah, it looks decent, okay. So yeah, let's get right into it. So today we have a custom brickhead of Batman Beyond, or just Batman, the Terry McGinnis version. But I don't think there's any other Batman Beyond that's a Terry McGinnis version. So before we tell you how to build it, let me just do a short little review. So he doesn't have legs. Yeah, so basically it's pretty accurate considering he doesn't have his logo. But then again, I can still tell that's the Terry McGinnis version of Batman, considering the color scheme and all like that. So he's got his underwings right here, his belt things, his eyes, a different shape. They're more square, so I use these little square things and put them in a diamond shape. Diamond pattern, and we got his little horns, ears, yeah. So let's get on to the build. So if you guys have seen my Mario how-to build, it won't be exactly like this, considering that there's more than a few colors, and well, some of the colors don't appear as often since it's a rather small build compared to the other one, and there is some inside pieces that you won't get to see once you've built it. So, let's get started on showing you how to build it. Okay, so let's start off this build with the first two pieces. The first two pieces you'll have are two 2x1s, which they are black. I'm not racist, I swear to God. Okay, then the next piece you'll need is another black piece that is a 2x4, a flat 2x4. I don't know the official name, but that's what I call them. Then we have a flat gray 2x2, but this is one of those colors that doesn't really matter since it won't be visible. That's just the color I happen to have. The next piece will be two 1x4s. So you just place one on there and another on there. Then, afterwards, the next pieces to follow will be two, more like four, little circle studs. And within those little circle studs places, there will be two for each one. I said four, so each of these four sections, you put a 2 stack. Then, after that, you will put another set of two 1x4s. This could just be a 2x4, but I did not have that, so yeah, that's just what I happen to do. Next on the list is a 2x2, a flat 2x2. I did not have a flat 2x2 to use, so I used a gray, like L shape, and a brown 1x1 brown piece. The next pieces on the list are two of these. These things are like, if you can see them, they're kind of like wall things with studs on them. I don't really know how to explain them, but if you're watching this like with your eyes, then I think you could tell. Yeah, so next off is another one of those. Then after that, we got this can be a 2x2, a normal 2x2, but I just happen to have this, so that's what I use. Okay, next on the list of pieces is a normal 1x4 with a 1x4 flat on top of it. So on each side, put a 1x4 and a 1x4 flat on top of that. Then underneath this section right here, on the back side, you put a black 2x1. And then on the front side, you put a black 2x1 with a hole through it, so you can then insert a red stud, a red circle stud. So you just put that in there. There we go. And then after that, you will insert 2 red 2x1s with 1 stud on top, with the middle stud. Then you need to get 2 2x1s. Mine happened to be ones with studs on top of them. I would have thought it would be better to get ones that are flat, but it ended up looking really good with these ones being studded. But you can do whatever you want since it isn't really the main part of the build. Next, you need to get these little claw-like things. If you can see them right here. They're like claws. And yeah, it's a 1x1 with a little hook on them. And then you just place them on the red part of this. And yeah. Next, we're going to move on to the head. So, for the head, the first piece you will need it's actually multiple, is 3 2x2s, and then a flat 2x2 somewhere in there. Then you'll need a bunch of those weird side wall thingies I was talking about earlier. And you just put them all around. Well, not really just all around. Well, actually, yeah. So here's how you put them. You put one here in the middle, then one here on the side, one here on the side, and then you repeat the other on the back. So I'm going to do that. Oops, spoilers. So, I've just done that. And now, on top of those, you need to make another set. This time, there's 2 on the front. And then you loop all around. Just continuing this little pattern here. Yeah, so that's it for that section. So now, we're moving on to the actual face. So, first off for the face, you can get any sort of bricks, but they just have to be black bricks here. That can basically just fill this part up with a layer of studs on them, so you can apply the second layer. Okay, so this build is very much a free build. You don't have to follow the instructions exactly, but the instructions do help, so I like that a lot. So it's nice and simple, and you only have to put these stud-like things on the front, nowhere else on the build. So now let's move on to the rest of his face. So first off with his face, you'll need one of these pieces. It's basically a 1x4 with only 2 studs, one on the left side, one on the right side. Tell me which type of Twix you prefer in the comments below. Then you'll get these 1x1s that are white, that are flat. Then you put them in a diamond shape. Diamond, so slant them so the points are pointing to each other, and the points are going up and down and to the left and to the right. Then below that, you will put a 1x4. Then above that, you will put a 2x4. Of course, all of these are flats, if you had not noticed, and they're black. I swear I'm not racist. I'm telling the truth. And after that, let's move on to the other sides to put that on. So for this side, I don't know, I'll do a little pattern here. I'll just put this one here. This one. You just need to fill this up with flats. Basically on these sides. These sides, it really does not matter how you put them, as long as they're stuck on and it's nice and well. That's all that matters. Just stick this on. Flip it around. Don't take his legs with him. Well, now he's got really long legs. He's a daddy long legs. Nice joke. Okay, the next side and the last side, I'll just do the same pattern. Yes, if you're going to do stuff like this, the back side doesn't have to follow the other ones, but I think it looks better when it looks nice and even on each side. And there's a pattern. So like the left side and the right side are exactly the same, except they're pointed different directions. Then after that, this is another one where it doesn't really matter, but what I use, and which I think if you have is the best to use, is one of these. This is a black 4x4, and this is really helpful because you just put it on top. There's no pieces that can just like kind of bend down into this gap right here. So you just place that on. And then after that, you just need two 2x1s. Place one right there. Place one right there. Then after that, you'll need a 2x2, which are slanted down. Just place those on there. Just put a visual like this. These pieces. And then for the last pieces, you'll need are two 2x1s that are flat. And yeah, that's all you need to do, and the build is complete. So, now, I guess I'll go on to review it. Or not. I guess not. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to hit that like button, slap it in the face, or press it gently, or just normally. Like, you don't want to break whatever device you're looking at it on. So yeah. And remember to subscribe if you want to keep up with more content like this. Just Lego content. And remember, your daily friendly reminder, sub for sub.